What's good, everybody? This is the New York City Nobodies coming at you remotely this time. You know, schedules didn't allow for us to get together this week, but we right here doing the remote thing. You already know what it is. Over here, we got your boy, the captain of the shit. Your boy, checking in from Astoria, New York. Shift manager, Canavita, go get your ace, go get your onions, go get your joints, your pre-rolls, all that. It's your boy Chopcheese. Talk to the people, baby.
What's good, everybody? Yo, pull up. Yo, I'm working tomorrow, 3 to 10. Come while you at. I'm gonna say here's my social security number, all that. Jesus Christ, bro.
Right. Then
Good, bro.
Then
Good.
at his left on my screen, the birthday king. Guess what, ladies? He's still single. In his birthday week, he's looking handsome. Got that fly haircut going on. It's your boy, the Prince of Queens, Cesar. Talk to them, baby.
Listen, it was a hell of a weekend. Thank you, everyone, for all the wishes. I'm still getting back to messages. You guys are the best. And again, this show doesn't run without y'all, but my life don't run without you guys neither. And neither does NYCFC because we had a hell of a week.
Ooh, let's go. And at point guard, checking in from the School of Hard Knocks in the back alleys of Tribeca, New York, next to Joe's Pizza. Missing this week because guess what? This is his MJ flu game. It's your boy Milky. What's good, homie?
I'm chilling, man. You know, getting over this little sickness I have. Been down since Sunday, but your boy's back, trying to bring the energy. You know what time it is. Flu
Looking
game,
like
baby.
19-year-old
Flu game.
Milky out here, bro. I swear to
go.
God. And
Are
you already know
dropping
it's your
more
boy.
points, or is the what's it called? Is the temperature or the points you dropping tonight higher?
Come on, son. Ain't nothing gonna be higher than the points I'm dropping tonight, son. Let's go.
Ooh, let's go.
baby.
And,
Let's go.
and over here, you already know it's your boy, the capo, that dude, Felix from the Bronx. You already know what it is, fellas. Let's get into it, boys. Listen, we had a busy week, man. I mean, first off, you know, we have a game that we may not want to talk about against Vancouver away. But first, guys, Cesar and I, you know, on Monday, we had the pleasure of being in the house at La Mesa del Crack, discussing not only NYC business, but also discussing U.S. men's national team going into the World Cup. Cesar, you were right next to me. Talk to the people, baby. How was it?
Listen, it was a pleasure. And we also got to see it in Spanish because, you know, they did a big favor to us. And un placer estar ahí con ustedes. Of course, we talked about the national team.
Un saludo a los pibes.
Los Pibes, hey, listen, man, they have a lot of love for NYCFC. Of course, you know, not just the Argentines, but what we bring to the culture. You know how it is. But we're talking USA World Cup expectations. We're talking, you know, MLS. And listen, shout out to them for always bringing MLS content, especially to the Spanish community. So, and they have a gorgeous studio in Times Square. Literally, that was the best way to pregame my birthday before we went to the Yankee game later on. But
Yeah, definitely. So I think, you know, it was an opportunity not only for us to like really talk about like.
Oh, so wait, hold on. Somebody else was at that Yankee game.
Oh yeah.
He might have converted that night.
We called it the miscommunications in the Bronx. But no, on some real shit, it was more like we pull up. We're greeted by the crew over at La Mesa. You know what I mean?
Hold on,
Shouts to everybody.
fellas, if you don't mind me cutting you off. I mean, it was
What's
a
up?
beautiful opportunity. How did that come about? You know what I
Oh,
mean? I'm
okay,
sure the
no,
fans
we
wanna
could
know
definitely
how that
talk
came
about that.
about.
So basically, I believe that the gentleman, I be Ezequiel and what's the other guy? And Ezequiel had reached out to Elliot.
Yes, it's
sometime last
shout
week.
out, you know, saludos Ezequiel, Angel, Damian, and Fausto.
Fausto, the Dominican guy who grew.
Saludos,
spent
muchas
10
gracias,
years
muchachos.
in Argentina, is a Boca fan, and we told him, hey man, you're uptown, so you know you back home, you know, definitely. But on some real, like, Elliot reached out to me sometime last week, told me, hey bro, I got an opportunity for us like to appear on this podcast. I spoke to Cesar about it. You know, can you talk about U.S. men's national team going into the World Cup? Can you talk about NYCFC supporter culture? My God, come on. I told him me and Cesar do this every week, bro. Come on, really?
Absolutely.
and
listen,
go ahead, Cesar, go ahead.
No, what I was gonna say, I mean, it again, I think just the fact that anybody who's listening to this should also support. I mean, a lot of people are actually gonna know who they are. Of course, a lot of the content's in Spanish, but the fact that they support MLS no matter what. They look into I'm talking about every game. They go by a weekly basis what's going around the Eastern Conference, the Western Conference. They're truly dedicated to really want to they love an MLS. And of course they want to love what is international soccer and the U.S. national team for any men's or women's, because at the end of the day, we are the community that makes that up. And that's in their heart, and they understand that. And for that, Chop, if you can give them a round of applause on your soundboard.
Let's go. And definitely, man, it was great because not only that, we got to do it in Spanish. I think that was a crazy experience because, I didn't know personally that, I was that much of a chatterbox even in another language. Thank you for reminding me, Cesar.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about the 1970s and 1940s.
Dude, I was going in, man. I was going in. So definitely.
But his great-grandfather's shoes.
No, listen, I had to mention that soccer heritage, you know what I mean? So it's definitely something that was important and something that's important in my life. And I really feel like platforms like those are just what we need in this country because soccer's blowing up, guys. I mean, we had a point in time in our lives that soccer is really, really blowing up, not only internationally but here. People are finally waking up. I think the American sports public is finally waking up. We're not going anywhere. We love this sport. We support a league that has been lasting. And yeah, like I said, fuck off and try to tell us to go away.
I mean, just put a bow on this, to end it off. I would say that's the thing. That's why I always tell everybody, being, we're all diehard MLS fans, NYCFC fans, support the national team. But at the end of the day, even people who are not really knowing of MLS, we all have to be inclusive. And I say that to people who are MLS savvy, who are not MLS savvy. But the fact that you got, the love for the sport is mutual. The best thing to do is support locally because it's inevitable. Whether you know about it, you found out 10 years ago, you found out today, or you're going to find out 10 years from now. The fact that you're going to be involved or sucked in, that's one way or another. I mean, listen, that's it. This is the love for the game. The game's growing, and listen, we all play our part.
Oh man,
that's beautiful. It's amazing how that came about. And it's
listen, if we played our part, that Vancouver was another story. I don't know.
Oh man, I don't know.
We could have played our part better on the field,
Oh man, you know something? It's just a case of because it's history, we got to talk about it. So you know something, gentlemen? I think there's no other way to do it just to get into it, guys. So definitely,
get the best about the way.
Yeah. Guys, New York City FC, we did play the Vancouver Whitecaps away at a game at BC Place, a World Cup venue for this coming tournament. Definitely, fellas, if you will allow me, I will definitely get into this starting 11, gentlemen. So definitely.
We got this, Capo.
Of course. Guys, at goal, number 49, between the sticks, the U.S. goalkeeper apparent, number 49, Matt. Love that, boys. We also, guys, I mean, this is a pretty familiar lineup. No surprises here. Our back four lined up with your boy from the Bronx on the right back wing. You got Tavon Gray, number 24, and the center back pairings. A bit of a surprise here. Something we weren't expecting. You have Kai Trelwin and Raul Gustavo in the center back pairing, which I thought, hey, something? Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. And of course, your boy Kevin O'Toole rounding things out on the left back. Your double pivots over here, number 55, your boy Keaton Parks, pairing up with the guy from down under, Aiden O'Neill. Our attack lined up like this. You guys already know. Trapito Ojeda on the right. Maxi Morales, el inmortal Maxi Morales. Then we got your boy Hannes. Woof. I don't know. I mean, he kind of threw me off this game, fellas, but we'll talk about that later. At the point of attack, you got your boy Nico Fernandez Mercado. So, gentlemen, that big surprise there. Raul Gustavo on the starting 11. I mean, this is something that I think happened on match day. Thiago Martinez just pulled up, hurt. How do we see it, gentlemen?
I mean, it was definitely interesting. It was different, but I guess depth in that particular position isn't exactly our strong suit at this point, so kind of got to roll out who we got. No, who are you going to play, Tonislevich?
I mean, to be fair, Raul Gustavo we relied on him to be a starter for a while. This is, like you said, it's maybe not our strong suit, but in this day and age, it's one of our stronger suits, to be honest, because we have three pretty concrete center backs, and thankfully, at least one. There are three starters, in my opinion. Of course, always Trewin, Raul Gustavo, and Thiago Martins. One of them is going to be the odd man out, obviously, because you can only start really two in a back four. But again, I wasn't really upset with having him there. Obviously, I think that's a good replacement. But it goes to show that this is probably his most balanced and favorite lineup at this point.
Yeah.
As of right now, so we get put our best technically.
Nah, yeah, I feel you. I feel like that's what we needed to do. With not having Thiago Martins out there, you feel like Gustavo lost his spot in the squad for the past couple games. And when you lose somebody to injury, well, you use next man up situation. You know what I mean? And not for nothing, he hasn't been before he got to his spot taken. He wasn't playing that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just other people were showing up. The connection between the back line was working well, and he just it wasn't working with the connection, and you can see why with the results for this game.
Yeah, definitely. I think something. One, yeah, I will agree that it's going to show off the depth in that position, but also Raul Gustavo had a couple games I think he'd rather forget, including the Eastern Conference Final last year. Really couldn't solidify his place in the starting 11. I think that something we need depth at that position, because I think historically that's a position we haven't had depth at. So I think that's something we need to be thankful for, saying, hey, we got capable players in that position. But as the game played out, something, it wasn't anything that was worth writing home about, boys. I mean, Vancouver came out to play, boys. I mean, that's the only way I can say, bro.
They're one of the best teams in the league, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we really saw that tonight. And I think you got players like Sebastian Berhalter. Not only that, like I said, last week, Thomas Mueller, bro, come on. Even though, and I don't even think like Thomas Mueller even factored into this match that much, boys. I mean, you didn't hear anything.
Honestly, he was very quiet. He was very quiet, but again, I mean, listen, we're talking about one of the best MLS teams in the last more than a year. I mean, one of the strongest teams. They made the final. They made the final for Champions League last year. They made the final for MLS Cup. So I mean, again, it's not a team of individuals. It's an actual team. Shout out again their coach. I forgot where he's from exactly, but last year was his first year. So was Pascal's, and they both went. Well, he went to the final. Pascal went to the conference finals, but for their first year, both coaches are having their team going. So this is actually good. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
what a way to turn a franchise around, bro. Because they were like not even. They were an afterthought a couple years ago, 3 years ago, even 2 years ago for the most part. They were like, okay, you see them making progress, but to turn around and do what he did to that club and take them, like you said, to the lengths that they've been to, man, it's impressive. It really is.
And I mean, I hope of course they can silence the issues they have off the field, which is kind of Columbus-esque. Yeah. But it sucks because that's what we were I guess MLS fans in general, let's be honest, we're cheering for them to win MLS Cup, because we're like, this can possibly say F you to their ownership and be like, leave them alone. And listen, man, shout out to their fans. I hope they stay strong and they can freaking get rid of this and not leave.
Save the cap. Sure. I mean, they're doing what they I like that. They're doing what they need to, man. Winning games. By winning games, you put people in the stadium. By putting people in the stadium, you make money. You generate revenue. You want to show the city that, if you want to show the city that the team belongs there, the best way to do that is to win games, and that's what they're doing.
Definitely.
So, I wish them nothing but the best.
Winning solves a whole lot of problems, I'll tell you that. And something about, I think the most impressive thing with the Vancouver roster is exactly the turnover. I mean, the biggest turnover they had last season was Pedro Vite, the Ecuadorian midfielder. I mean, I think he went to somewhere in Liga MX, I think America or something like that. But that's really all he lost. And I mean, we are witnessing the potential rising of the next American star, Sebastian Berhalter. I mean, come on. As much and you know something, and I knew the moment of brilliance. So, gentlemen, I mean, first half, there was a lot of back and forth. Really, there were a lot of back and forth attacks. I mean, one notable one, Nico Fernandez winning a foul in the 22nd minute. And then Hannes Wolf, Tavon Gray gives him a beautiful assist. Hannes Wolf just can't put it away, fellas.
Vive no country. Nah, it's just tough goal, but I mean, fuck, bro. Tavon put that ball on a silver platter, and you would expect a player with the quality of Hannes Wolf would have put that in the back of the net. But listen, it was a hard, It looks easier than it actually is. So.
Oh no,
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
And,
No, definitely.
And
What was
they
it? Was
just-
you guys talking about the one with off the volley?
The
Like
K-Rod, yeah,
crossed
the
it in?
one where he crossed it and it went right over the defender and Hernandez tried
Yeah,
to one time and it went
I mean,
over the
yeah, no,
bar.
you're definitely right. It was not as easy as it looked, but I would say the fact that we're pinpointing that as one of the biggest chances, which really wasn't a clear chance, it was just a cross in the box
Yeah.
where he
I mean,
had
it's
no other
one
choice
on
but
one
volley
chance
it.
with the keeper.
Right.
And
No,
again, like I always say, like the biggest issues are not those lack of finishes, is creating any chances that are remotely close.
Yeah, and then we have
That's
the
the,
ball.
that's
it,
the biggest
it
one.
doesn't matter. We don't do anything with it. There's nothing. It's just probably some of the most frustrating time I feel like football I've ever watched NYCFC play. It was just I don't
Yeah,
know.
and here's the thing now, boys. When you really look at how this first half was played, NYC had a moment of attack, and then momentum swing back to Vancouver. We'll have the ball back. We lose the ball in the midfield. Vancouver will hold the ball for another 5 minutes and combine on attack. We'll have our pockets of momentum in that first half, and like you just see Vancouver dominating the ball in that first half. And we really don't see anything concrete until the 45th minute.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
the
mean?
end of the end of the first half was like we started kind of waking up.
Matt
Yes.
Freeze was standing on his head, bro.
Oh yeah,
Oh man.
So definitely no. I mean, and honestly, he's the only reason why we were in this game at that point. I mean, let's just say,
It
guys,
could have
like,
been
you know,
ugly quick.
and I mean, 8 saves. I mean, come on, and that I think what 5 saves in the first half alone.
And
Wow.
bro,
Comments, check me if I'm wrong.
world
No, but
class
definitely,
save,
but
bro.
Vancouver comes up with the breakthrough. It's going to be a beautifully, something. I'm not even going to be mad at this. Sebastian Berhalter with a beautiful, beautiful cross. Matias Laborde on the end of that cross. And something, this is a point right here where I kind of say that, having Thiago Martins, injured is really hurting this, boys.
Mhm.
I mean this is the first game that he's injured, but again, this is going to be a theme we're going to talk about this episode. Even in the next game, we're going to talk about our set piece offending these last 2 games.
That's our
Oh,
kryptonite.
true.
Not been it.
3 games, bro. We gave up to go to Nashville over the
That's
top.
true. That is true.
And who was
Yeah.
defending that? Thiago Martins. They were all standing around looking at each other.
But again,
it's our
I mean, at least
kryptonite.
for that game and in general, the bigger, if we talk about that's a kryptonite, the bigger issue is definitely lack of scoring, lack of confidence. If we're gonna blame something number one, it's
Well,
that.
one leads to the
100%.
other. No, one leads
No,
to the
you're
other.
right.
If you're
No, but I'm
expecting
saying, if for
every-
example, even in this game, right? At least if you get a goal or two, you're now looking at a draw. I mean,
No,
this
but
game
that-
is a bit different, but see, St. Louis, that whole last play wouldn't even be a thing we're talking about if we scored at least one more goal, which that's
Yeah.
in the past now. But
you
Yeah,
can't
but we
expect the
didn't.
defense to hold
yeah, and that's the number one issue.
to a goal every or shut them out every single match. And
Very
that's the
true.
one we got to score, man. And there
Yeah.
just is a lot of. It's not inspiring, but I'm sure they'll get it figured out. But the first half ends and we're down 1-0. I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah,
That
something like that, it always does something to kill momentum.
Halfway across, 6-hour flight. You know how far that shit is?
That shit is deep.
So fly
That shit
back?
is deep.
No, we flew to fly right back, literally.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tell me
literally.
about it.
Bro, they have it, and well, what a turnaround! I mean, for them to have to go out there on such a short week. I mean,
Nah, it's crazy, man. But
I'll tell you one thing though. After that halftime, we came out like a new team.
yeah, definitely, man. I have to agree
Halftime, we
with that.
came out like a brand new team. We came out playing aggressive, creating space. Because I felt like at times it was a little bunched up. We created a lot of space, but it
Yeah.
all dials back to that uncertainty of who's going to score the goals.
And I think
Who's gonna
when
be
you
there?
You said it actually fucking excellent, bro. That was actually really well put.
Thank you, guys.
So
Thank you. I
Milky,
appreciate
definitely
it.
when
That
you
was
refer to
actually
that, you're talking about maybe like the 50th to about the 65th minute where NYC, we started making some key substitutions, and guys, I mean, really, I want to say that, the key substitutions and a couple of them, guys, really big substitutions for a couple guys that we have been waiting to see on this pitch.
Come on, say it, Mr. Lineup.
Yeah, nah, definitely.
Who were
So
the
in
subs?
So I'm gonna get into it. Birthday boy. Let me do my thing over here. No, definitely. But 63rd minute, definitely Talis Magno comes on for Hannes Wolf, and guys, Hannes Wolf was non-existent in this game. He's getting into this habit where he'll disappear. He'll disappear like Homer Simpson in that meme when he's disappearing in the bushes.
Yep. I
That's
agree.
your boy real quick, so definitely,
I agree.
But
Listen, much love to Hannes, but
yeah.
as much as he can be brilliant, it honestly, I think what it is for him, because of how we played, because what is it, the first 30 minutes of that half,
Yeah.
like Jesse said, we were literally just mauling them, winning every game, the bulletproof way that we played, which we love. But again, it's like so much pressure, but there's no end product. And listen, I've been saying this since 2015. Sometimes I call us Blue Balls FC, and that's exactly what it was.
No.
So much build up, no finish. Literally,
I like
like
that.
man.
I
But
like
it was
that.
That's a good
thing.
you know.
I like that. You're
Yo,
good.
man, no. This guy's spitting balls.
Yo,
It's
good.
his birthday week, bro.
That was good.
I wish I could see
His
the same
birthday
bubble
week,
that
he's
game.
been
but-
going in, bro. Cesar has had the hot takes all week and well deserved, my brother.
That was good.
But no, listen,
And
shout out to
something,
Hannes
guys,
Wolf.
that back and forth is really reflective in how this game was playing out after those substitutions. And one thing, guys, I think that this is one substitution that I really, really want to shine the light on. Nico, hit that applause button real quick. Give me that applause real quick. Guys, Malachi Jones.
Shout out to Malachi. Welcome
Shouts
back.
out to the brother in Christ,
Welcome
Malachi
back,
Jones,
broski.
right there. Because
Welcome
guess
back.
what? Your boy went down in front of his hometown crowd in Nashville almost 2 years ago.
That was
He
hard.
worked his way up, has setbacks, but it was just great to see Malachi Jones on the field.
No,
I remember I met him.
400-something days
He was a
out, man.
great
That's
kid,
crazy.
bro. I can't say nothing but good things about the guy.
Thank God
Yeah.
he's back on the field, bro.
And to be trusted. Think about it, to
Yes.
be trusted. He
By a
got
different
hurt
manager.
Exactly. He got hurt such a long time ago. And for
Yes,
him to come back through training, come back from such a serious injury, and to be trusted to go automatically back into the first team and to get minutes, bravo. Welcome back.
Nah,
kid. Welcome
But
back.
listen,
Tip my
that's
hat.
the hallmark of a special player.
And,
right
I mean,
there,
these are
man.
the small things about NYCFC that I feel like people won't think about. But the fact that through different coaches and kind of different eras of the team, you have that core that at least it's good to build off, and
Right.
both managers and organization, they realize that. Just what I was going to say about Hein as well, just to quickly end what I was going to say. Sometimes I feel like the way he plays does not match up to the intensity of how the team plays. Or the way, the speed of the ball, off and on the ball. Maybe the transitions aren't as quick. You see how Ojeda runs. You see how even Maxi runs. Nico, and nothing against Wolf's speed, but it's just the way he plays. Some players are more technical. A Julian Fernandez. That's the reason he didn't fit in. Not saying it's that bad, but there's just some players who play different. You know what I mean?
You know what I think too,
Definitely.
Steve? Sorry to cut you off. I
No,
think
you're
it
good.
has a lot to do with consistency. If you
Yes.
look, one thing we need, because we're lacking a striker, is consistency from everybody on that pitch, day in and day out. And he's one of the only players on that team right now that is not giving us consistency. It's hit or
This
miss
season,
with
at
him
least. This
every
season,
game.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
talking this season. This season only. It's hit or miss. He's gonna have a good game. He's gonna have a horrible game, and then he's gonna score a goal. And then the rest of the game, he's gonna have a shit game. And then he's gonna have a game like he had against Vancouver, where you don't even know where
He's on
he
his
is.
J.R. Smith shit right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
Absolutely.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
We
good
need
one, yeah.
consistency
Nick
from
Saban.
everybody on the pitch. yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, boys, of course, we talk about that. What is the first 30 minutes of that second half? Unfortunately, the end of the game was not.
Oh
But
man.
again, all that pressure died off,
But
and then
this is the thing too, man, and it's crazy how you start seeing the pattern of substitutions from like the 55th minute. You're going in like some big substitutions that Vancouver was incorporating just because we were applying so much pressure. I mean, one notable substitution. I gotta shout out my boy Bruno Caicedo. You know what I mean? So he comes in for Vancouver, starts terrorizing Tavon on the wing. I mean, but Tavon held it
course,
down.
you
I
heard
got
that
to listen. I will give Tavon all the credit in the world. This kid is showing each and every week why he is one of the elite right backs in the freaking league, bro.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm gonna elaborate about him on
Absolutely.
the second game. 'cause-
Absolutely.
But
He plays
yeah, I
with
mean,
heart.
listen,
And
you
then
boys want to wrap up this game?
And then Brian.
So yeah, I mean,
White-
we got nothing more. We got nothing more to say. I mean,
Yeah.
Brian White
something.
hit us with the dagger. Right.
Yeah.
off the regular.
And then,
And
it's a
then-
very,
Imagine having
very
a striker.
long
Oh.
plane ride home.
And then he did the BWP fucking heel click like a fucking
Yeah.
cuck. Fucking
Yeah,
Jersey cuck.
yeah.
I mean, you guys know why, though, obviously.
Yeah,
Because they were teammates. And
Well, he's not from Jersey, but he played in Red Bull.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
he played in Rebel, and he's a cock, and his wife probably hates him. His kids
And
probably
he
hate
can't
him.
win a final.
His kids
Just
probably
like
go
Red
to
Bull.
school every day saying, "Nah, Brian White is not my daddy." And it's even worse because he plays in Canada.
I was gonna say something. I couldn't.
Yo, we gotta, no fun. No fun, guys.
What do you mean? That was funny.
Yo.
Yo, you guys are the best, yo. I swear, this
Wait,
is
wait, wait, wait,
hilarious.
Wait, how the hell did you do that?
Yo, shouts to you, Nico, bro. That was amazing.
Yo, son.
So now, I mean, seriously, long plane ride home, and the only thing you can do, turn the page at this point, boys, and you from Westchester?
Let me plug this up.
Yo, that was fucking. Yo, that is funny as fuck.
That's funny.
But talk. You got to be thinking for some of these first year NYCFC guys, right? Or some of the guys who haven't been here for that long. Think about BC Place as a stadium. It's beautiful. It's stunning. Oh my God! Like you truly feel like
World
you're
Cup Stadium.
World Cup Stadium. Like you really feel like you're somewhere beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 days later, you're in the fucking middle of a shopping mall.
Mount Vernon.
And they got fucking
Across the street from a shopping mall.
and they're like, "This is the law." And bro,
We can't decide what kind of sport we want to play here, kids, so we're going to paint all the lines here.
That's more what I'm getting at.
every
Yeah.
sport line was bro. I don't know,
Bro,
what.
lacrosse,
Wait,
rugby,
Yo, bro.
vidilla.
Yo, bro, I
I don't
look
know how it was, but in person, it was confusing as fuck.
on TV.
Nah, it
It
really
looked
was.
nuts. It looked like they played Squid Games on that shit. Yo, I was looking. I said, yo, what the fuck is this? Son?
Yo,
I said,
that
what's
field
the
is
circle there
yo,
with the
Memorial Field
triangle? I
is
said,
nasty
what the fuck's
work.
No,
Oh
wait,
my
hold on.
gosh.
As
Yeah,
much as the
Best Buy
field
was
was
packed,
crazy, to be honest, and I'm not the only one saying this, right?
Right.
The facility, the stadium itself, was not that bad. It was
No,
better
it was-
than it was
No,
better
I
than those.
disagree, but what? Yeah,
It was
go ahead.
better than a lot of places we played at. That's not a major
Right.
league stadium, but no, yeah, that
They
like
were
That
I
line
felt
work was nasty.
I
were
felt
not
like
prepared.
a foreigner watching MLS or watching like MLS.
Bro.
It
Yo,
was like
a foreigner
5
wouldn't, their head would
sports.
explode watching that game, son. If
Oh
somebody
my
from
God.
Europe watched that, they would just start having a seizure, bro. They wouldn't
But
know
guys,
what
you
to
know
do.
something-
Football, lacrosse,
This
baseball.
is an American thing, guys.
America.
This is what the U.S. Open Cup is all about, boys. American soccer heritage. I've been saying it for the last couple of days. But when you play a small team that plays on a multi-purpose field in the suburbs of New York, this
Yeah.
is what's gonna happen, boys. You know what I mean? Shouts,
You know, like
shouts
England,
to Westchester
like-
SC all day.
Like England has like freaking lambs and goats in the background of the game. We have 10 sports in one pitch. Like,
Yo, bro,
That's
it was.
You had a pickleball court at the 50-yard line. What the fuck's going on?
a circle
They have
here,
enough
circle
space
there.
there. Trust me, bro. On that track. Jeez, bro. So definitely, man.
People who weren't there, so we could try to help you guys visualize.
Guys, Chop, you're gonna have to.
What?
No, I was gonna say, drop a pic of the stadium right here, so people can
Yeah,
see the
right now.
confusion.
Yeah, so like it's literally on the side of a street, like just
Yes.
a random street. There's a like a little like commercial shopping mall. There's like a Best Buy, Target, literally right across the street.
Yep.
Like just like from the march from like stands to probably like McDonald's is how close Target was to the stadium.
Seriously.
We're out here.
Wait, just quick
Drinking.
story. What I was gonna say before you get into the pregame. So I actually took a medical for my job recently, right? I don't know why Steve
Right.
is freaking looking at me. And the guy who helped me, the medical guy that cleared me, right? He's like around my age. We started talking ball, and it was a good talk. And he realized we're playing Westchester. He's like, "Oh my god!" Random guy I just met, right? Talking
Right.
ball at NYCFC, likes NYCFC. And he's like, "Oh, I know where that stadium is." He's like, "I'm around there." They just built it. It used to be like literally going up a cliff. So I don't
Yeah.
know how they built that space because it literally, you saw it. It was literally going up a cliff.
But what is it? Is it for a high school or college?
That
Well,
I
basically,
don't
it's,
know,
a, it's,
to
a,
be
yeah,
honest.
it's an old historic stadium. I mean, multi-purpose. I believe
Definitely
Monroe
multi-purpose.
University.
Definitely multi-purpose.
Monroe University plays their home games there, football, and I believe Mount Vernon High School, they play their home games there as well.
They have pickleball events
glorified
on the
high school
weekends.
stadium.
I did some true soccer heritage yesterday. Not football heritage, real soccer heritage shit yesterday. I probably had the most. Oh man, it was such a good time. So we can get into it, boys. I don't know if you guys
So
want to start
definitely,
with.
definitely.
Yeah, let's start with the-
listen, I need all the tea
That's what
because
I'm
I
saying.
wasn't there.
wanna
I
get
wasn't
into it,
there,
'cause
so I need to
the
hear it.
magic of the U.S. Open Cup is special. So
All right, so
Alright,
since you guys were there, talk about that pregame, baby. I heard
Yeah,
this about it.
definitely. I definitely want to talk about
Hold
that.
on. Let me get let my son Kesso get in here real quick because I saw him
Okay,
riding
do
the
you
city
think?
bike
yeah.
over the Queensboro
All right, let's
Bridge.
go. I want to hear
And
this.
I'm like,
rode
that's
it
a
to
long
Vernon.
way to Westchester.
Yeah, nah, listen. So
You
fun,
rich
so
from
fun fact,
Westchester?
I was supposed to catch the 450 out of Grand Central, the Metro North,
Right.
up to Mount Vernon, bro. It was like 4:05. I was in my apartment. Might even have my shoes on. I was like, geez, my camera wasn't fully charged. I was like, all right, I gotta go. No way I
Right.
could take a train or a bus. Hopped on the city bike, rode all the way to LIC. Got on the 59th Street Bridge. Went to Grand Central.
Damn.
Yo, it was.
That's
My
a
legs were
true.
killing me. Yeah, bro.
Nice.
My legs were. It took me
Wait,
like
they didn't have
20
any. They didn't have the electric ones.
Nah, I took the electric one, but bro.
So why are your
dude,
legs killing you?
30
The fuck?
minutes is not
No,
that
bro.
bad, but
Come on, I
I
thought you
was
rode
drunk.
that
Not bad
far.
at all. From that, that's not a bad ride at all.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro, because I still had the. It was deep, and I was rushing too. So.
No, so definitely. I think.
You're
I
Armenian,
think
you're not
Lou told me.
Russian.
Lou had told me he rode up with you.
I made it to the train. Met up with Lou. We took it up, and then him, and Johan walked from Pelham.
Shouts to
all
Lou
the-
Gates and Johan.
Yep, to the state, bro. We were walking in the middle of the suburbs, bro. Like there was like school buses passing us. People were staring at us. Who the fuck are you? Like it was beautiful. I
Nah,
genuinely.
so
The Lord was
Ju-
great.
just to paint a scene real quick, guys. I mean, we ended up meeting because there's an actual skate park, a concrete skate park that's attached to
Fire.
Memorial Field. Fire.
And that's on
It's
the
like-
field. No, I'm kidding.
On the field, but it's on, yeah, it's like you can
on
see
the
it.
30, there's a skate
On the
park.
30, it's a skate park. Now, I'm not telling you it's aliens, but it could be aliens. You know what I mean? But I'll say it was like, we all end up meeting. There's like a mound, a dirt mound next to like the concrete skate park. Jyoti, from the Templado, shouts to my
Shout out to
Presi.
Jyoti.
Definitely got us all together. We all took a picture. Everyone started, third rail, Templados, everybody started repping their joints, repping their sets or whatever. So, we got there, got the music going, pyro started going, no pyro, no party. And we just took that nice little walk from, technically, the county of Pelham all the way to the city of Pelham to the city of Mount Vernon. So definitely, it was like, it was great. Even though it was just a block walk, it felt like
I was
five.
about to ask, how long is
But
that?
only
You made it
because
seem like that shit was a truth.
we had the noise, we had
3 minutes.
the vibes were there. You know what I mean? So definitely.
Dope. That's awesome.
Really,
Yeah,
I
we
think-
all
I
had
think-
we all had our little journey getting there, but I mean, in general, I mean, listen, I'm not really versed with that area at all, so I'm just like,
That was my first time ever being up there, bro. Straight up.
yeah, me too. I mean, I've been like around the area, but I've never been to Mount
Yeah.
Vernon. I've never been
I
to
mean,
that
it
area,
was cool. It
so
was
I have
cool.
no idea.
I wouldn't mind us playing them again in the future because genuinely it was a great time.
Yeah.
The march was epic.
Well,
We had the flares. All Westchester fans randomly started joining in and chanting NYCFC. People are stuck in traffic, like honking their horns and shit.
That's
it was,
fire.
it was, bro. We're literally marching, bro, in the street. Jesse, if you were in the studio, bro, the fucking the length of the width of the sidewalk was probably from like the door from where we record
Yep.
to the other door, bro. It was that
Narrow.
narrow. And we were all fit
Really?
right there, bro. The street was
Yup.
right there. Cars are fucking vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yo.
Yo.
That's good. And, yo, not for nothing. Y'all look deep.
Pin drop right here.
Y'all
We
look
always
deep.
roll deep. Come on, we always roll deep.
But I
bro.
mean,
You
listen,
already know,
we
dude.
got to understand this, right? Come on, let's get that elephant in the room. Obviously, it's Westchester FC, but obviously the majority, if not all, Westchester FC fans are freaking NYCFC fans.
Absolutely.
So the people who would actually feel some kind of way with whatever, I understand it, but it's like at the end of the day, It's like you're literally fighting yourself. Like it's an internal battle. Like there is literally like, come on, let's be honest. There's no real beef.
That is a weird conundrum you got there, though, right?
Yes,
Because
NYCFC,
imagine there being like a Tribeca FC. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the captain?
You know what I mean? And you're like, yo, I love NYCFC, but Tribeca FC, professional.
Yeah,
team.
man. It's
Point
crazy.
FC?
It's over
the
here.
only star striker.
Son, it's NYCFC until I die. Who my kid is?
Right, so it should be.
Yeah,
a big
definitely,
deal.
definitely. But you know that
any other team
so-
in America besides NYC.
Nah, man. You know something? I personally think it's like, hey, you know, you have a right to support whoever you want. Personally, it's not my cup of tea. If I'm going to support another team, they're going to be playing in another league in another country. The other teams I support, Man United, Barcelona SC, you know, they play outside of this country. They're not going to play NYCFC in the near future, so I'm good. But, I mean, I get it. You know something? I get the appeal because at the end of the day, you don't lose. You can't lose. You know, either whether you're Westchester and you support NYC, you don't lose that day at all. So, after that, you know something, we get it all going, and that, you know, right in front of the entrance for a good 15, 20 minutes. You know,
That's where I
vibes are-
came in. Yeah.
That's what Steve's
I would say
talking
though.
about.
The entrance
I saw that.
was pretty dope.
Nah,
Because
it was-
literally, it was so lit because literally there's nowhere else people could really wait. And so the majority of people that we knew, the majority of the people there, the majority of NYCFC fans were literally right in front. Like you come out, your Ubers come out of there, you get there from wherever
Yeah.
you're walking from, wherever you took.
Chop, drop some video right here and show the people what they're talking about.
Transport.
Drinking it right in front of the gate. Like literally, the entrance to the stadium is literally 10, 15 steps in front of us, and we all went to Target. Theo bought a 24-pack. Shout out to Theo. Everyone had beer. Like, yo, we were just and the.
But I would
No,
say,
but-
that's what I was getting at before. Like in that sense, because of that, let's say the entrance vibes, things being right across the street, that's for convenience. It was not a bad setting at all, and the facility was not bad. It was just the field was wild, but it was really cool. Like, you know, me and Jesse have talked about it before. How, you know, we're all family, but, you know, people have their groups. You know, cool, whatever, right? It may be, but the fact that literally everybody was together. It was like
Yeah.
when you had those field trips in school, and like everybody's just chilling together.
Yeah, everybody. Doesn't
Like-
matter what kind of squabbles
Like
are.
everybody's like,
click
happy
you're
birthday
in.
here, happy birthday there, happy birthday here. But bro, it was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah,
That's
man,
awesome.
that was a great moment. So, you know, then we make our way inside the stadium. You know, and guys, I hate to say this, but there's always some jerk off who has to show up to a stadium where his team is not playing and gotta be wearing a Red Bull kit.
I know what you're talking about.
I was like, why
And not
are
even
you-
Red Bull, Red Bull 2.
Red Bull 2. Okay?
And then we're gonna
Let's
on
not
to-
get it twisted. Red Bull 2, but we hit him with the fuck the Red Bulls from New Jersey. We know.
Oh
we
wait, you're talking about the guy in the field, or you're talking about the guy?
No,
the
no,
other
no, no,
guy?
because this is the thing. The first time we caught him was in that concourse.
Wait, but the guy with the white
after
shirt
the
or the
entrance.
red shirt? With the
Really?
white
So
shirt
I
or the
was
red
like,
shirt?
what? What? I'm thinking to myself, my man, what the fuck are you doing here?
Felix,
Right.
Why
the guy
the
with the
fuck are
white
you
shirt or
wearing
the
that
red shirt?
bullshit piece of shit jersey? And who the fuck told you valid in his hood? Like, no, I had to let him have it. I'm sorry. No. It was
Felix, you dubbed my question twice.
Wyman?
I said the guy with the white shirt or the red shirt. There was two
No,
Red
the
Bull
white
fans.
shirt.
There's two
No,
Red Bull
no.
fans.
There,
Oh, so you
there
didn't
was
see the one
two?
before?
No,
No,
no.
what the hell?
The one that
No,
I
so
caught
before
was
we
the,
entered the
was the white
stadium-
gentleman with the white jersey.
Yes,
That's
that
the one.
we'll get to it. Let's go and transition to how the game went, to how we said what we said, and we did what we did.
Oh, no, so wait, first off,
before we entered, or right before kickoff, when everybody was going in, there was a guy with the NYRB2 shirt.
Oh, yes. No, I didn't see him.
The Red
Him, and then later on we'll talk about that guy, which we
No,
we let
definitely,
him have.
definitely. Because
Oh,
we did do something about that last night. But anyway, so
hey,
everybody, you know, all of us, we all start marching into our section. You know, I think we were in section 104 and 105. And on the way over is going to be the away section dressing room. So we're walking down that hallway. Music's going on, echoing because of the fact that we're in the bowels of the stadium. And guess who you happen to see outside that locker room? But none other than the gaffer himself, Pascal Janssen. Yo, Nico, hit him with the applause again. Let me get that applause again. Let's hit him, guys.
Yo,
Because
you
it's-
caught him smoking a cigarette in between the
Yo, my man was
fucking-
smoking a ciggy on his
He's
15.
smoking
Facts,
the
bro.
bone. Yo, son, you gotta
Yo,
leave him
bro,
alone.
he was out
son.
Yeah, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him
Leave
alone.
him alone on the 15. Like,
He was outside. He was outside with a certain stalker supporter that I will not name here because she does not deserve to be named, and therefore I said, you know what? I dubbed it. Went up to the man. I looked him eye to eye, and
Bro,
I
I
said
don't know how that
to
was
him,
hilarious. Well, I was
I
gonna say,
said-
no, but these are the
No,
series.
let me finish it. Let me finish this
Go,
up,
go,
right?
go.
So check this out. I go to the man Pascal Jansen. I go to him. I gave him that pound. I looked him straight dead in the eye, and I told him,
Bust me
me
down.
and my people, we about to give you 90 minutes. We need those 90 minutes too. And I just looked him dead in the eye and I said, yo, we got you. Make sure you hold this down. And
Fire.
mission accomplished, boys.
Sure you not
Yeah,
the
no,
smoker?
this, like I was gonna say, this is a series of basically us meeting the players. Like, of course, before the game, like you mentioned. After the game, we're gonna get to how we basically saw everyone, but it was dope. That's why the Open Cup is awesome, because you get that intimate. There's nowhere to hide. There is no
Absolutely.
central entrances. There is no lounges. There is no secret escape here, exit here. It's you get out the same place we get out. You enter the same place we enter. So yeah, it's awesome for that reason.
And I love like I've seen photos and videos. Unfortunately, I couldn't go because I was under the weather. But I've seen videos of Maxi and his family entering the stadium and like
Yeah,
showing the fans love. You know what I mean? And also the fans showing him respect and not mobbing him and not swarming him. There's a level of respect that we have with our players. You know what I mean? We know that they have a job to do, so we don't overwhelm them with like that
Yeah.
attention. You know what I mean? Before and after the game, I think that's something that we have with our players, and the same they show the same respect back to us.
No, and
So
that's
we're
something
actually gonna
noting.
get it. Wait, hold on. We're gonna actually get into that later on. What you just said.
Yeah.
But everyone, shout out Jesse, who is not feeling the best, but he's out here doing the pod for us. And listen, that is.
man, come
we're here
on.
to
Oh, no,
make
no,
this
no,
this
let's
for the
guys,
world.
guys, yes,
New
yes.
game.
Yes. Listen, Jesse, brother, like, we were
Insert
joking
pictures,
around, and this
guys,
is your
just
flu
like
game,
the
right? But at the end of the day, man, what your effort today and getting that soundboard out to, from your undisclosed location in Tribeca all the way out to that undisclosed location out in Queens, bro, like, that to me,
Nah, yo, listen,
Thank you.
that's light work, and I appreciate that. But listen, that is light work. That's just me getting out of my feelings and being like, yo, everything else can get pushed to the side. Let me just prioritize this and let me get going. Cause listen, if I'm knock on wood in a hospital bed, they better set up a tripod and attach a mic to me, because I'm always gonna have these takes, and I'm always gonna be representing these clubs for my boys and the nobodies. So
That is,
this little
baby.
minor
That's beautiful.
cold, flu, whatever it is, man, it ain't nothing.
And-
I'm about to call you
I
big
don't
plays,
think-
big
I
talk,
don't
baby.
think y'all
Come
realize
on.
the dedication. This man, I'm at work. I'm busy. I don't even know what's happening. All of a sudden, the security guard just walks in, and he just is carrying the soundboard bag. And I just was like, this motherfucker. The security at my job doesn't even know who Jesse is. He just walked out like, yo, son.
come on, hit him with the bam, 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 bam.
Son, that's because I'm outside your job for 10 minutes. Last time I called you, you were like, I'm with a customer. I can't really talk. I say, I'm 10 minutes. I text him a few times. I'm just heading to security. Yo, security. And yo, let me tell you something. Security looked like he was about it, son. He don't look like your average security guard, son.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's
I don't,
good,
yo,
that's good.
I knew. I looked at him. I was like, he might keep it, but you know, at least I handed it to him.
Gentlemen,
But yeah, boys.
definitely,
Let's
gentlemen.
definitely get into this game, though.
Yeah,
Nah,
man,
yeah,
definitely,
yeah, I
guys,
appreciate you guys, though.
man.
I'm here.
New York
Shout out,
City
Mike.
FC, man, played the upstart, the little bros. The what I think Lorenzo sent me an image, called this the Metro North Derby. I think that's gonna stick here, boys. So definitely,
Honestly,
man,
that poster was fire, though. I know what you're talking
no,
about.
that poster was fire. That poster
That
was
shit was
fire.
fire.
So
I like
definitely,
that.
It was lit.
shouts to
Creative.
the designer. Yeah, definitely. The designer did their thing. So guys, like I said, a little bit of a different lineup, but still, New York City FC is New York City FC, no matter who is out there, boys. So now,
NYCFC against NYCFC 2.5, bro.
they 2.5. There you go. So between the sticks, we got your boy number 30, Bukele Romero. What's go, guys?
Y'all know more about Salvador just calling us Bukele and Papusa? Come on.
Yo,
Y'all
bro,
know
I'm
more.
sorry, man. You know
Impress
something?
me,
I mean,
impress me.
Okay,
ahead.
guys. Pupusa Romero. All right, there you go.
Pupusa power, baby. There you go.
Pupusa power out here. My man Romero out here. Let's go.
Who's
And you know
next? Who's
something?
next? Captain Armband.
Oh my God, let's talk about it, boys, because this is a moment of pride for your boy right here. Number 24, with the captain's armband, with a beautiful assist, your boy Tavon Gray. Let's go. And at your boy, the center back pairing, guys. The center back pairing was looking beautiful. We had your boy from down
Center
under,
back
Kai
pairing.
Trowen, pairing up with Raul Gustavo once again. And guys, I think he had a better game than he had on Saturday night. I mean, lower competition, but still. And then we got the boy Nico Cavallo out there on the left back doing his thing, and I think he had a good game too. Pascal
to
Jansen was really trusting the youth here, guys. We had
have
your
to.
boy Johnny Shore, Talis Magno lining up in the 10, boys, and then you had the kid Kevin Pierre making his first team appearance, guys,
Hey,
doing his
Pierre,
thing for
wanna
the second.
come out here?
Nah,
Yo,
definitely.
why
you know
he
what I
look
mean?
like he's 35 though? Can we?
Nah,
can we say my son?
but you know something.
My son
let's give it
KP
up.
look like a full-grown man out
Yo,
there, son.
My
gotta
man,
play
had plenty of
They
work
call
with the
him
twos.
he unk status, bro, for real.
Nah, definitely. You have more unk status than me, homie. Than the
You
attack,
ain't
bro.
lying to both of us, for real. He had a decent game though. Shout out to him, man.
Nah, that. So then at the attack lined up. Trapito head on the right. The boy Wagwan Mayut, number 199. Seymour Reed. And then another debut, boys, number 87 himself. Doing his thing with the second team once again. We got the boy, the debutant, and a goal scorer himself, Arnau Farnos. Let's go, boys. So, I mean, listen.
Wait,
Pascal
hold on.
Jansen-
Before we get into that, shout out
Yeah.
birthday boy, birthday twin, Johnny Shore.
Ooh, shouts
Yeah,
out
give
to
the
your
round
boy
of
Johnny
applause.
Shore.
I love the Johnny Shore, bitch.
But you know what I was gonna tell you as well. He looked so much more confident. He literally
really
looked
did.
the
He really
leader
did.
on the field. He was dictating tempo. He was playing more like a 6 sometimes, 8 sometimes
Mm-hmm.
than a 6. But that's fine because Pierre was a 6. So that's
Yeah.
what you want to see. You want to see the guys who are young but are still like pretty much starters, first team, really like solid players. Even though they could
Yeah.
be easily second team, but they're that good. Your Johnny Shores, your Seymour Reeds, your Nico Cavallos. This was a time to shine and be like, listen, we're no longer like the young boys. Now we are the starters. We are the first team players. Listen, they
Mm-hmm. Boys
balled
to
up.
men, baby.
Oh, boys to men. There you go.
That's what it is. And you know something, and you know another great thing about a tournament like the U.S. Open Cup, right? Obviously, depth is tested at this level, right? But you get the chance to maybe see players that you don't see if you're not a regular at the two games, like guys like Kevin Pierre, a guy like Arnaud Farnos, and definitely Seymour Reed doing his thing at the twos. But I think that at this time we really Pascal is showing a lot of faith in these kids because he wants these kids to shine.
Absolutely, and we need them.
and this
we
is
need
the perfect
them.
time to let them shine.
I
Yo,
mean,
we're
that's a specialty.
one injury away from having to depend on one of these kids, man.
Knock on wood, please.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I'm just
You're
saying
right,
it's a
man.
true. Let's be true.
Seems
Let-
like you have
No,
more
it's true, it's
foresight
facts,
than
it's
the front
facts,
office,
it's facts.
Jesse. Seems like you have more foresight than the front office.
But
Good
what was I
enough.
gonna say? But this is what Pascal Jansen's known for. This is what he was brought for here. Was that he is a special person to really develop youth, and he's done it in one of the best places to really develop youth, which is in the Netherlands. But to get into the game, we were not lacking goals this time. We were not lacking scoring this time.
Yeah.
But come on,
Oh my
Felix.
God.
How do you see that, Mr. Capo, Mr. 90-minute Capo?
Oh man, it was crazy. Definitely. The game, just started. Whistles blown, crowd gets crazy. You already know we start singing, and the energy was crazy last night. Yeah, no. Wait, we'll get into that. We'll get into that, right?
That's
so
later. That's
um,
later.
Running with flags?
no, that's later. So no, yeah, we're gonna shout out a couple people for that one in a few. So the
Come on, I
crowd was
wanna
into
hear
it.
it.
Yeah, Milky's the
Come
T.
Come on, son. Yo, hold on.
You know,
hold on,
definitely
hold on.
no. The crowd was feeling it last night. I think that the weather was beautiful. Summer preview. We
yeah.
outside. It felt like the barbecue was about to
I
happen.
was
You know what I mean?
jealous.
So, oh man, dude, Milky and not for nothing, brother. You were missed yesterday, so definitely, man. I mean,
I
your
appreciate
presence
you
is missed
guys.
when you're not there. And I think that the crowd knew the assignment. The supporters understood the assignment from all four. First half was just like electric in that supporter section, and I think we had plenty of reason to celebrate.
Bro, on TV,
speaking
you
of
guys
Eagles,
look deep. You look
and
300 deep.
Oh my God, bro! There had to be at least 300-400 of us.
On
It was-
TV, you
I
guys
was gonna say,
my hair stood up. I was like, ooh, I fucking.
I was gonna say 80% of that crowd in that only stand they have in that stadium was NYCFC.
Yeah, they announced a crowd of like 5,000, so I would say 80% of that crowd was NYC. I have to say that.
Absolutely.
So
You
if
know,
you think
and
about
that-
that, 80%, we're not mathematicians in this show, but 80% or so of 5,000, that's roughly the supporter section now.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Basically,
You ain't lying.
and to be honest
More
with you,
than- no, wait.
and
No,
that's
it's
how
literally more than
loud
that.
we were.
But yeah,
And-
we
and
were
once,
very,
you know-
very deep.
So something. I mean, now we start seeing Westchester. You know what? All right, USL Championship composition. I'm not going to expect much right now. I mean, obviously these gentlemen are professionals. They have an idea of how to play this game, but I really feel like from the very beginning, NYC just we just started imposing ourselves onto this match. First chance of the game, Nico takes a pot shot outside the box. Forces a save from the Westchester keeper, and you already knew like we have a chance to really dominate this game at this point.
Which we did. I mean, listen, the goals came early, and you can see that they were getting on goal. I was a little like, I mean, the first 5 minutes, I was like, okay, we're giving Westchester too much of the ball. And then you could easily see that the tempo switched. And, like, the next 10 minutes, that's literally when the first goal came, the 14th minute.
Yeah, that
for
14th minute.
Agustino Heda, who was, and you can see this as the game developed, and we're going to get into it slowly, but the main stars of the team started really being like, all right, come on, this is a third division team.
Yeah,
He's so
You
fast,
saw Ojeda
bro.
just
He's so fast.
He's just all right. Let me
Flipping
take
on
two. Let me
everybody.
take three on. Let me. And then that goal was good because
Yeah, no,
he
man,
was
it
starting
was
something
great.
that we
What a
started
pass
praising.
from Seymour, by the way.
Yeah,
I was-
oh my
no,
God,
but I was
Seymour
gonna
with
say
the
that.
assists, boys.
I was just gonna say that.
Unselfish
Like,
Seymour.
but is that only just the pass? What I'm looking at, and what people should be looking at, is the intensity and the courage. Because that's what I go at players for sometimes, right? I understand it's harder in MLS when the tempo is different, the tactics are different. You got to be much more disciplined on and off the ball. Because remember, this is how the game is played, right?
Yeah.
You need that confidence. Something that Seymour, someone like him, showed is that he's not afraid to take an extra touch, look where a player pass, hold the ball, act strong, go at players. That's what you got to do if you're a number 9,
Yeah.
if you're a main
Definitely.
forward, right? And he
But-
was
but-
clicking with Ojeda, and that goal was awesome. Both of them
But
clicked.
here's the thing, too,
Back and
Cesar.
forth.
No, go ahead, Nico. Go ahead.
We went crazy when that goal happened, man. I mean, it
Oh,
was
man.
awesome.
Oh.
Like we're all going
You know-
crazy. We were all by the
Sweaty.
drums. We're all pretty much next to each other. So,
Oh, no,
my
man.
gosh,
My ears are still ringing. My ears are
yeah,
still
bro.
ringing.
It was loud.
know-
So,
But the
so I
thing
mean,
is-
and I love that we were in bleachers too. Just
No, definitely.
Yeah.
But yo, Cesar, I want
Please
to
just
counter
do it.
your point real quick, right? I really want to counter this point. So I'm watching the
I wanna hear
highlights of
this.
this game, doing my prep work today. So I really feel like Seymour Reed, in order to develop into the well-rounded number 9 that he looks like he can be, needs to take that shot.
No, is that a
Seymour
counter
Reed-
that you're doing?
No,
You're adding
yeah.
to my point because I agree with that.
No.
I
I
definitely agree with
okay,
that.
so I'll probably add to your point then.
Yeah,
Seymour
I agree with
Reed
you,
needs
though.
to be
That is
that
definitely-
cocky SOB and take the shot. No number 9 in that position. Well, you know something? I'm not going to say the number 9 is going to pass off in that position, but sometimes the best number 9s are going to take that shot. But you know
Yep.
what? I'm going to give
agree.
shots to Seymour Reed, team first, assist to Tapito.
And these are the
Once
subjects
they
I like to
grow.
talk about because this is soccer we're talking about at the end of the day, right? So,
Yeah.
what I said was mainly throughout the game because I agree with you at that point because even when he passed it back to Ojeda, he's lucky that Ojeda is quick on his feet
And
not
moving,
a target.
yeah.
He would have passed it to any other player really. He probably
Yeah.
would not made that shot or made it as well. But no, yeah, definitely when I said that I definitely meant throughout the game because
Yeah,
even in the
no.
first half, I was saying what you're saying. I was saying that about everyone. I'm like, even Johnny Shore sometimes. He would have these awesome plays, get through players, or like cut through traffic. I'm like, bro, you're right outside the 18-yard line, bro. Just shoot.
Take the shot.
You can see as time went on, they got that mojo, and there's somebody
definitely.
more than anybody who got that mojo. He's a special mango.
Is it mango?
Ooh, man. Listen,
But
man.
before the mango, definitely they scored, and I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
we fell asleep, and that was another set piece.
you know something? And shout out to the 914th Infantry, right? Because a couple of you guys are gonna make it really, really, really awkward to support with you guys this coming weekend, guys. I mean, seriously, guys. I mean, flying your flag all the way into our section. I mean, come on. We understand it's your house, but you also have to understand we are supporting New York City FC this coming Saturday. Kind of make it easy on yourselves.
And let's be honest, we said it, and listen, Milky's gonna like this, or Jessica's gonna like this.
I need
We
to know
said
what
it.
happened.
We said it. Oh no, I'm gonna say it right now. But we said it at that moment, right? Welcome to MLS. This is not, and I'm respectfully, with all respect, this is not USO League One. If you're looking to bring a flag into a sea of the majority of the supporters there of the opposite teams, what do you think is gonna happen?
Well, it
This is
wasn't
not-
the first
But
goal.
hold on. But
You're
hold
going
on.
into. Go
Hold
ahead,
on.
ask your questions. We got you. We're there.
Hold on. So somebody went into the supporters
No.
with the poll.
No. Yeah.
Come
they-
on,
No,
get to
but
the
but Nico. Technically, yes, because he didn't go in the stands.
No, yes.
He
but,
ran
like,
into
that-
our
those
section,
people, Those people work for the team, though.
Oh,
Well, no,
Do
no,
that. I
no,
didn't
no,
know that.
no,
Running
the
the
flag,
field
the
with
flag
the-
clearly said 914th Infantry, so that is their supporter group. That was not a Westchester flag. Regardless of the fact, right? Milky, it's a situation
that's
where
an important. That's an important.
Yeah, it is very important,
It's very
yes.
important.
No,
Now,
but
if
Yeah.
Milky,
So
somebody
okay.
that
So
works
that's
for the
basically what I was
club-
saying. Basically what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but the flag clearly said 914th Infantry. Now, Milky, let me paint a picture for you a bit. Now, the part of the stand that we occupied the far left of the stand, right? You go in, then you got the neutrals, and then on the other far right end were the 914th Infantry, various Westchester supporters that normally that's their normal area during a Westchester SC game.
So
Now,
you're here and they're here.
we're
Like,
all on the
vice
same end.
versa?
We're all on the same end. Yeah, I mean we're all on the same stand.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all the way
Yeah.
in the end,
Okay.
So
and
definitely-
they're closer
it's
to
kinda
the
like-
exit.
Yeah, we're closer to the exit, but the thing is that
We're
dudes
closer
come
to the
by.
end of the stadium, though. They're closer to the
Yeah.
front of the stadium. Yeah.
That's basically our vantage point. So you got guys with 914th Infantry, and you know something. Like I said, you're kind of making it harder for us to look at you on Saturday and be like, really? I mean,
Wait,
come
so
on.
you're talking about NYC supporters that
are
were
they though?
supporting
I'm not gonna-
914
I'm not-
infantry.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah,
You're
let's-
expecting
yeah,
to
let's
see
not
them on
disclose that. Let's
Saturday.
not
Is that
disclose-
what we're saying?
Yeah, and it's kind of like I said.
Because
it's
he's
gonna be really awkward.
and let's not. He's saying on Saturday I can't look you in the eyes. So that
Yeah, I
means
want to hear what that's
they
about.
was there Tuesday, not repping the team that we're repping, and on Saturday they're gonna be there repping the team that we're repping.
Yeah. Like
That's
I
kinda
said,
true.
listen, you have a right to support whoever you want to support, but understand that when you're in situations like this, you're gonna make it difficult when people gotta look at you. It's kind of like what you said last week, Milky. But I get it. Listen, it is what it is. At the end of the day, American soccer is what wins here, but kind of make it easy for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
It's just
we're talking about the Westchester Gold. That was.
he's just saying don't show up.
Nah, you
Alright.
show up. No, you can show
He
up.
said make it
I'm
easy
not
on
saying-
yourself. Stay the fuck home.
No. I'm not saying not to show up, but come on. You got to look us all in the eye on Saturday. Come
Shit
on, bro.
didn't
Seriously.
happen the first goal though. Shit popped off the second goal. That's what.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
shit popped
listen,
off in the second
let's
goal, but we're
that's
talking
because
about
the
the
point
first goal,
Felix
like
is
I was
making is a
saying.
different point to the game. So
Nah, but okay, so
that
first
flag
goal-
thing happened. Obviously, they were warned not to do that.
Yeah, they
which
were
is
kinda
understandable.
warned. They were
But
told-
what? So they ran through. Just so to
Yeah.
recap, they ran through our section with
Yes.
914 infantry flag.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
but
and
the
they
thing
were
is,
warned not to do
the
that.
supporters, like literally, what you're talking about is in front of the stairs going up. So it's not like they ran into the crowd.
Yeah.
No,
They came from the field side.
bottom,
Yeah, they were
bottom.
on like that front
Okay.
part.
Yeah, the
got
bottom.
you. Got
which
you.
is fine. And there was a few supporters obviously there. They weren't like in, you want to see the bleachers,
Gotcha.
but they were warned not to do that obviously because
This is disrespectful. I'm sorry.
They try
That's
to pull a
disrespectful.
fast one.
100%. And listen, this is soccer, regardless of it's of course all peace and love, and we're here to support the local
But still,
game.
like I said,
But
there's
there
a
is
certain-
pride and there's love, and when there's pride and there's love, there's also heat.
No, I'm
So,
saying,
anyway.
I mean,
But the one who
This
brought the
was-
heat was Special Mango, And that's what we got to be talking about because he had a penalty right after this, right?
Yes.
And we went up
Yes.
2-1. And he was feeling it in his Samba shoes because we had a game to talk about as well. But yeah, we went up 2-1 and right around 20th something minute.
So definitely, man. I think that something that I gotta say. We all have seen Talles Magno when he came to this team in 2021. Did his thing. He did his thing. Him and Thiago Andrade. They both came in. They did these Samba boys, their whole thing. But you started seeing that promise of who Talles Magno can be. Goes out to loan, doesn't get too much playing time in Brazil, but comes back here to New York City with like this changed demeanor, this changed attitude. You know what I mean? And I think that he's a grown up. No, deadass. He's a grown up now. So I think he's realizing
you have
step by step. This performance is going to give him that confidence to go into training extra tough this week. He's going to be looking to win his spot in the 11 for this game coming up on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, it must hurt to go back to your country and not perform to your standards as a Brazilian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like to come back here knowing that what you just experienced, there's nothing more. I was just telling somebody the 3 biggest motivators are revenge.
Yes.
Right? Having a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And having your back against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
guys,
that's what makes what is it? Pressure into diamonds.
Yeah, absolutely. Pressure coal into diamonds. Gotcha, bud.
There you go.
But
what was I gonna say?
This nigga
injuries derailed his not his hype or his career, but he was really supposed to be big, and I'm glad to see him start to get back on some equal footing for our sake and for his sake personally.
Yeah, I mean, before we go into the third goal, because obviously that gave him mojo, and you can see that. And again, at the end of the day, this is what these games are for. Of course, respectfully, like if you're gonna play any opponent, of course, of not below your league, you're gonna have to get all out, and you get mojo any way possible. And that's what makes great teams into amazing teams. That's you get that depth to really start clicking. So, of course, we look at that. And of course, what was it? They scored after that. But and then of course you saw it
was an onslaught after that. It was an ass.
36
the style of play.
Right
the style of play
before
was just
that
night and day.
36-minute goal, you can start seeing him do his step overs. Start doing him his side steps.
He was cooking.
With the ball. You can start seeing the samba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He had that confidence.
It's like they figured out the skill level difference like mid-game. They were like, oh, okay.
They remembered, They're like, all
right, well, we see what's going on here. And I mean, like I said, shout out to Westchester, man. They put up a good fight. Like,
they really did, man.
First half they did. I'm not gonna lie to you, they did.
Game, man. Like they had some shots, and then Romero made some good saves, and the boys on defense. It was fun. It was back and forth. The crowd was engaged, bro. There was a lot, way more.
And
people
shout out someone like JJ Hernandez who played on the twos.
Yes,
he looked great. That first half, he looked great. And I'm happy to see that, man. All respect and all love. Like, if you can get the opportunity here.
Coach Westchester, Johnny Dennis, who's the guy who used to play for NYCFC. Then he got
Jimenez is one.
No,
they have McGlynn's brother,
the Honduran guy. I don't remember his
Connor
name.
McGlynn, Connor McGlynn, Jack McGlynn's brothers on the squad, and then
I don't know who you're talking. I don't know who you're. Oh no, Obregon. If you're talking about Obregon, he went to Brooklyn. He's in Brooklyn.
Nah, I got.
Is that the top goal scorer from last year?
No, he used to play on NYCFC, but now he's like a coach on Westchester.
No, yeah, but definitely Jimenez is another one, but I just can't think of it. But yeah, Mesh.
So definitely, definitely that 36-minute, man. I mean, Talles Magno, bro. I mean, we've been talking about this, and now he gets to complete his hat trick. Tallest mango out here, you know what I mean? So, listen, guys, we all know. Shouts to Johan, my dude Johan. Shouts to you, baby, okay? Because Trapito Ojeda is just speedy. He's speed demon right now. He's the speed merchant we know he can be.
He was in the HOD lane the whole game, bro.
Oh my man, what? My man was
everybody,
bro. It was just so beautiful to watch. So now we got here, beautiful pass to Magno. Magno just cooks it into that corner, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And Magno's got himself a hat trick, and I think it's his first hat trick for the club, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, comments correct me.
So now, nah. Yeah.
No, he scored. Well, I'm sorry. He scored his hat trick in the second half.
Yeah, the second half hat, because I want to talk about that play on TV. It looked so gorgeous, bro.
So I was gonna say, it was 3-1 at half. Of course, Mango.
Shout out
I'm
to
call
Arno,
Mango.
Arno.
Yo, whoever's editing, edits a whole bunch of mangoes. Mango emojis.
Yo, also,
but
Bengals with his face on it.
Shout out to Arno. Arno.
Well, hold on. We're not. Well, I was gonna close off the first half. The first half was 3-1. Obviously, we
4-1.
4-1, 4-1, right?
Yeah,
But
4-1.
these,
4-1.
hold on, what did he score? Oh my god, bro.
Arno
Yeah, you're right,
Fardano scores in the
Yeah,
41st
Well,
minute.
it was 4-1. Yes, my bad. Yes, then and when I saw it, I thought it was like Johnny Shore or someone, but
Nah,
yeah,
right?
man, you're right. Shout out Arno
That
Farno.
shit.
Beautiful confidence on
definitely.
that shot.
Yeah.
Hey, can
No,
we talk
definitely.
about
That
where
was
he
top
came
games all
from?
day.
He just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But once again,
I don't know who he was till yesterday.
Trapito Ojeda.
Not even gonna lie.
Selling eights of speed out here, you know what I mean? So that was just another example of Trapito just running to the spot, picking out his pass. You got out of, Arnaud was just on the end of that. And guys, I mean, this kid's pretty young. I mean, if you watching the second team, you already know he's been cooking. They picked him up, and and they signed him this winter, and they know the potential is there. And now we're starting to see that potential and what could become another great attacking midfielder for New York City Football Club.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think I think out of these two games, something that people are not talking about is the fact that he's kind of proven himself that he can ball. He can ball at least to a degree. Of course, we have to see much more. I'm excited to see what he does this upcoming Saturday. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So in the 42nd minute, Jonathan Jimenez, shout to the boy, he gets caught offside. I think that's the only notable thing he did all game. and then the referee blows one more minute of added time. Halftime comes in, and boys, I mean, definitely it felt good. Like it felt good going into that halftime up 4-1. I mean, but at the end of the day, this is what we expected, huh?
Yeah. No, I was happy to see.
I'm just happy we took care of business. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, you ain't lying. After what? Listen, having flashbacks of last year, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just go in there and do exactly this. Let's clean up. Let's clean up quick. You know what I mean? Take all their confidence away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then second half, they come back and get one back.
No, definitely. So, Westchester, they were definitely, they were saying, hey, something, you guys are here, but like I said, we're professionals as well. So, something, they were taking their chances, and I feel like Westchester was building up. They had some great build up in the second half. Chances all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, Tomas Romero has to make a great save in the 58th minute. It was a shot by Daniel Burko, assisted by Connor McGlynn. Then you keep going back and forth. 61st minute, Westchester starts making some substitutions. Definitely, they're adjusting. They're saying to themselves, "Hey, we're gonna play with the big boys." But your boy Kevin Pierre, man. I mean, I don't know what's up with this kid. I know where they got him from. This kid was at Georgia Southern doing his thing, cooking at Georgia Southern, and we pick him up in the draft, stick him on the second team, and boys, I think that this is also the first time we got exposed to another great talent that NYCFC has, stuck under everybody's nose right now.
Yeah, I mean, Uncle's out there cooking for sure, bro.
Mind you, he's like 22, 23.
I'm just saying, son, he fooled me, bro.
He might be on for the second team.
He fooled me.
Nah,
But
man,
listen,
but
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, kind of just, talk about that. It's like, yeah, that's what you want your young players to be, to really transition that kind of mentality and intensity to MLS, because that's where you really start seeing, like, for example, Johnny Short. He just turned 19. He's been doing it for a year now, and that's someone that goes under the radar, I think. But that's the kind of intensity and talent. Someone that I shouted out earlier this season, who I think could play a part, especially because we need that depth in that position, is Nico Cavallo. And I think, and remember, like, we forget, right? We see two players and whatnot, right? Some of these two players are 23, 24, 25.
Yeah.
Two broke broke into the team when he was like 24, 25.
Yep.
People might think he was 19 or 18. No, he was like towards the middle of his 20s. And at the end of the day, that's prime age at least, or starting to prime age when it comes to physical and mental development in the game. So mix that with opportunities. That's where you expect people to take that kind of opportunity.
Nah, definitely,
Hopefully
man.
Pierre does it. Hopefully Cavallo does it. Hopefully Art, now a bit younger, does it. But listen, yeah.
I watch
No,
him
definitely
all day.
so.
You go, Felix.
So, no, definitely no. I'm going to stand corrected over here. Cesar, you were actually right because Talles Magno did not get his hat trick in the first half. He actually got it in the second half. 70th minute, boys. We just see like this beautiful display of brilliance from another Samba boy himself, Raul Gustavo. I mean,
Oh, it was the best.
Ooh,
It was
yeah.
the best.
What?
Watching it on TV, I was like, "What the?" Like, he was,
What?
And then he hits him with the little shimmy. He was like, I was
But that's
like,
what you
yes,
want. Like,
son,
it's
bro,
Israel.
like
Whoa,
that was out of
confidence.
nowhere. Yes.
They were oozing
Yes.
confidence. By that time, they were like, "Let's just have fun." It kind of looked like playground ball.
No,
you know
it
what I'm
really
saying?
did. It really did.
And
Out
like
of the
that-
favelas.
Took the ball down the pitch into their half. Took it down. He hit him with the shimmy. Realized he just gave it to Tavon, and Tavon with just another gorgeous pass,
My
man.
gosh.
It looked effortless. He put it right on the money, right to Talles Magno, who just put it.
He's like, this is
another
every day.
Beautiful placement, bro, on that header,
Yo.
bro. Oh man, it was gorgeous to watch. Gorgeous
No,
to
man,
watch,
and I
fellas.
think that was just testimony that we just don't give up on the ball. This is how we and honestly, this is us playing our game. We don't give up on the ball because Raul Gustavo could have easily put it away himself, but got and not only that, commending the fact that he ran, got the rebound, passes it off to Tavon. Tavon's like, yo, bro, this is another day on the block, my guy.
You
Done.
ain't lying. Such
You know what I
an easy
mean?
finesse pass. It landed
Yo.
right where it needed to be.
Nah, definitely. Talles Magno, shouts to you, baby. Yo, Nico, hit him with the applause one time, baby.
Bro, that header
Shout
was,
out to the
the header was
But yeah,
gorgeous.
I was gonna say,
Gorgeous.
boys. I mean, that clearly showed the talent difference. Of course, I think that really sealed it and realized we took the game the way it should have been. Of course, defensively could have been a little better at some points, but listen, we got the W we needed. The fans were pumped. It literally was a home game. Let's be
Final
honest.
score,
Nah,
5-2.
definitely was.
Hold on, can I ask you guys a question, right? So now we're up 5-2.
5-1
How do
actually
you-
at this point.
At that point, even if it's 5-2 regardless, how do you guys feel about Nico Fernandez still being on the pitch at that time?
You read my mind.
I mean, he only came on
I was
as a
literally gonna
sub,
talk about that.
as a sub at that point. But I mean, the way I see it is, just let him get a couple of 10, 15-minute run out there, before this game on Saturday.
It was nothing more than a victory cigar. This honestly.
Yeah,
But do you-
Tony
but-
Rocha, shouts to him. Who was at the game, as a matter of fact? And I got to say, what's up? Shouts to Tony Rocha, baby.
But as a diehard fan of all sports, including my beloved Knicks, and our beloved Knicks, sorry. There was an incident where Jalen Brunson should have never been in the game. Lands, hurts his ankles, out for a majority. There's always that possibility
Yes.
that when a star player, if not the most important player on our team,
The most important.
why is he out there when we're up 5-2 against a USL opponent
We
in
didn't
an
need
Open
him.
Cup game when we have an important league game on Saturday? And
No,
yes, I
you're
can
very
understand needing him fresh, but I think running him out there for the last 15 minutes put our team at a huge risk. And I'm not trying to listen. Number one
You're
Pascal
not wrong.
fan. Number, you know how much I love my gaff, bro. That's my dude. However, as a fan, it's and also as somebody that's here on this show, I have to kind of question that substitution because it puts so much of our team chemistry at risk. If God, knock on wood,
season
something
on
would have
the
happened.
line.
It's the season on the line. He pulls up. Oh, any Achilles, the new injury,
On
like
turf.
any turf toe, anything could have hindered our season and literally just forget about it. We would have been
I'm surprised the lines on the field didn't make him dizzy.
bro. Yo, son, imagine you're colorblind, bro.
That's
But
crazy.
no,
Oh my
but
God.
seriously, no, and you're not the only one that said that when he came on. But again,
it was a weird. To me, it was just a weird substitution.
I think it was
and
like
a weird
10
decision.
or so minutes, but yeah, I think it's just to keep fresh. I know you're definitely right with risking.
Oof,
something
that was a lot to risk,
unnecessarily.
bro.
There is no reason to really gamble.
A frustrated slide tackle.
Yeah.
That was the biggest threat.
That was the big.
If
Harry.
somebody
That was
just
the
didn't
big
give a
Harry.
fuck and said "fuck you," goof.
Yeah,
You know,
so
somebody-
it was a
so-
weird decision to
that
make.
was the Barry. So okay, so guys, 73rd minute, Westchester SC scores another one. Kyle
I think we
Evans,
already
you know,
talked.
No, we're talking. No, the second goal. We're talking about second goal.
No,
here.
no, I'm saying because we said it was 5-2, but
Oh yeah, but anyway, no. At this point, we're talking about 5-1. Now Westchester scores in the 73rd, but this is where the tea is spilt, my guy.
There we go. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, so you already know Kyle Evans, right-footed shot from center of the box, past Sergio Romero, assisted by Connor McGlynn. Great, whatever, fine. Now, once again, I understand that this is your home. I understand that this is not our home, right? But please make it easy on your fellow NYC supporters, the people that you got to go support NYCFC again with this coming Saturday. Make it easy on yourself for us to look you in the eye after what happens here. So, Cesar, my man, take it away, baby.
you're talking about that in the game? What we saw?
The incident.
Oh, you're talking about the second round.
Yes,
Well,
the
listen,
second one. Yeah.
There's two things that happened around that time frame. Actually, three.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wrap
Right.
it up. I'm gonna say, in a good basis, get ready. Hope you get your tea ready. So they tried that again, but this time towards the stairs. The same direction. They came with the flag. Second goal was scored, but this time, who said it? It might have been you and Felix, but it was
So,
like the
question.
great wall.
Sorry to cut you off. Every time they score, they do that same running
That they do that.
situation thing.
I mean, obviously, that's their tradition. That's their
okay,
home field.
okay. Gotcha.
Right.
But yeah, Hearts of Oak aren't gonna do something about it usually. But it's NYCFC or not Hearts of Oak, Pine Oak. Was it Pine Oak? Sorry, sorry, my bad. The
The
Portland
D
team,
cuts, bro.
lower division. Sorry, but anyway, no, they tried it again, but this time it was a great wall of supporters. So once it came in, they literally rushed into like Joti, into like people that are Andrew Tucker. People there that blocked them off and said, "You're not doing this again." And again, it's for their own safety, because if they were to rush, people were now knew that they were going to come.
Right.
But if anything, they saved that person. And then there's more things that happened. But right when that happened, somebody threw a flare on the field.
No. It wasn't. No. That was a couple minutes later. But
Yeah, no,
it
but
was definitely-
I'm talking about the 70s.
Oh no, From that time on, yeah, it was just me.
It was around like 5 minutes of the scene. And then we just see random pyro come from like the corner of the side of the behind the goal. So we're
Shout
talking
out
about
to the
those
supporters, bro.
Supporters
Shouts to them.
Amazing
Shouts to supporters who
job.
will not be named on this podcast, but
Not
shouts to
here.
y'all for
Amazing.
taking
Know
that
it.
space above that hill.
No.
No one
And
that
then-
we know
and then that
personally. I don't know
really-
who did it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
really, and
But-
it doesn't matter who did it, but the fact that this showed prime time U.S. Open Cup, American soccer, 20 lines on the field, pyro. It looked like Europe, like in the gate
Yo,
on
bro,
top.
it
of
was
the cliff,
lit. It was
behind
lit,
the
literally.
goal,
So
a
dope.
flare on the field, a guy trying to rush into like the other supporters. Yeah,
I would have
this was an
loved
Open
to
Cup
see their
full effect.
POV.
Yo, bro, listen. And the
Love
crazy
to
thing
see
was
that.
about this whole thing, Milky. So they're doing the whole thing with the flares, the smoke bombs. You know
And
how
that
you-
was basically the end of the game, guys. at this
Raising,
point.
raising
that was at the
everything
end
up.
of
Somebody, and we're not talking about even like the Enola Gay smoke bombs. We're not talking about those. I'm talking about the roadside joints,
Pyro.
the ultra joints. You feel me?
No.
So
Pyro.
someone's out here waving,
10
going crazy.
10
and
pyros.
and I guess his hand slipped. The smoke bomb went over the fence into like this cliff that they have at the end of the stadium, right? Inside this little crevasse, right? And inside this crevasse
even
was
know
like
what that even means.
wide bushes, wide vegetation, and there was actually a fire inside that little crevasse.
So it was a little fire that, if God forbid, that
Yo,
would
listen,
have.
I mean, it was humid last night. I mean, it wasn't like it was
Nothing
dry,
happened.
but it was hot.
But
anything could
listen,
happen.
I'm saying if that tree next to it would have, God forbid, caught a fire, jeez. But anyway,
Yo.
yeah, it slipped, and then it was literally there. And for security to get there, you gotta literally jump a gate. I'm talking about you're going 35 degrees up. It's a hill. And
It's a
to
clip,
get there
bro.
to walk, you
Chop,
probably
if you
get
got
there
the
in a minute.
if you got the video, drop it here. Drop it
And
here.
you had to,
minute.
they were rushing to the flare, like to try
But
to
by
put
the
it
time
out.
they even got to it, it was like 5-10 minutes after, and then the
I
flare
don't know
was.
if I'm gonna put the
There was
video.
flames.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
it's okay. We don't have
identities
to. But,
are hidden in the video, so I don't
Flames?
yeah,
think,
there was
you know,
flames, but it was small.
Right.
But then
Bro.
it died down, thankfully. Nobody got
You
hurt.
saw the flare plummet like 100 feet.
Down.
It's slow motion, bro.
Bro.
It was open,
was
yo. That
fucking
was
crazy.
listen. This is gonna live in NYCFC Open Cup chapter. That's another
This
chapter.
is like, you know something. This is lore, man. I think we witnessed lore last night.
Just to put a
And
bow
listen,
on
at
this,
that point,
like,
guys, it was the end of
I
the
forget
game.
we
We
spoke
won
about what
5-2.
happened after
It
the
was
game.
Open
Oh
Cup.
man.
It was
You know,
genuinely
just season.
one of the most fun. I've never had so much fun at an NYCFC game in a really long time. Genuinely, it was that epic.
I'm
Yeah.
glad y'all had fun, bro.
Nah, man. Good
I'm
Milky,
glad
you were
y'all
missed
had
last
fun.
night, my brother. Once again,
Nah, I
you were.
know, my bros, but listen, if
after
I
the
can't be
game-
there, I'm glad y'all had fun.
Listen,
definitely,
and then after the game, we're mobbing in the street.
Oh
Max
man.
Morales is there. Pascal.
Oh
Janssen
man,
is
he's
there.
white Porsche
Mike
Carrera,
Reese,
bro.
Every player on NYCFC you could think of was basically there, bro. Greg Ranjit Singh. Shout out
Yup.
my king, Greg Ranjit Singh. Oh, the Caesar
Definitely.
just left.
There he goes.
There he goes. He teleported
He's good
away.
for one. He's good for one on the remote.
That one drop out per episode.
He's
Got
good
you. We're
for
gonna hold you
one.
down, Caesar. Don't even worry about
You
it.
know
He'll be
what?
back. He'll be like,
Because
I'm back, baby.
The episode is basically we're heading towards the finish line. So fellas, I mean,
Hey, he's back. You hear that song? You hear that song? So now
yeah,
it
we
was.
were popping out, and
Yeah.
fucking Felix almost got hit by a car. You know what I mean? And, like he literally got.
Yo, okay. Can I set up the story real quick? Yo, shouts to Lorenzo. Lorenzo, if you watching right now, bro, Lorenzo Roman, shouts to you, baby. You probably saved my life last night. I'm gonna tell you why. So, you know something? Last night was one of those nights where, you know, although my body says 49, my mind said 29, right? So, you know something? Shouts to City Boys, because you know something. Those are my peoples. I have the honor of being called Theo by the City Boys. So you know what? Shouts to y'all. But you know, one of the City Boys kind of challenged me last night. I'm like, yo, Theo, you getting into that mosh pit? I'm like, my man, I've been in that mosh pit for Trivium, Slipknot, the Deftones,
Yo, talk your
No
shit, son.
FX. All right, Gorilla Biscuits when they came back on they tour in 2003.
Chop
that
don't
mosh
even
pit,
know what that
my
is, bro.
Bro, Chop doesn't know Gorilla Biscuits. What? You don't know what that is? Bro,
Not the ones from Popeyes.
I've been in some crazy mosh pits, bro. I've been in some crazy mosh pits, but guess what?
I'm gonna bring
My old ass
you to a
decided I'm
show.
gonna be young. Yo, listen, no, Milky, we outside for that. Anyway, you're gonna see my old ass in the mosh pit. But anyway, I got in, and so you see Lorenzo, right, sitting next to me. Chop just passes me the mic, right? I'm doing my thing. I'm doing that big feet thing. Yo, if it wasn't for Lorenzo catching me because I got blind tackled by somebody from City Boys, and mind you, this is all not intentional, you know. I got knocked over. Lorenzo, in all his glory, bro, just grabs me by my side and just cradles me and keeps me from hitting the car, literally.
So
that
this is
car-
on that narrow sidewalk you guys were
on
telling
that
me?
narrow street, that main
Yeah,
street where all the
bro.
cars were coming out from. Yeah, dude, it was like, yo,
Felix
once
almost
again,
went
Lorenzo, you
full
probably saved my
speed
life last
into a
night.
Honda CRV, bro.
That Honda CRV would have been really fucked up because I was really feeling it last night. You know what I mean? So,
Damn, son.
yo, it was crazy, bro. This fucking US Open Cup had everything.
Oh, man.
bro.
I mean, I saw that the after looked crazy.
Nah,
I saw
man, it was-
everybody
it was
taking
awesome, bro.
pictures, bugging, man. That shit
It was
looked
that.
so
Listen.
fun, bro.
New York City was definitely outside last night. Definitely, it was the perfect
We're gonna
weather
be
for it.
outside
Summertime
on
vibes.
Saturday as well.
Saturday we lit.
Boys.
What's going on Saturday? What's up with Saturday? What's up with that third rail tailgate, son?
Have you been
to it?
With
Have you
the
been to the
cats,
tailgate
Sam?
going on?
Yo, the
They
cats
did it. They
deli,
did that 2
son.
years ago.
They've
You
done
don't
this. It's like the third time they do it, bro.
Son,
It's actually pretty cool. I love cats.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
so
dope.
many
Really, this is like the
tailgates.
420 City Field, like I
Kinda
guess
23,
tradition at this point. It's not 420, but
basically.
weekend of 420.
Oh wow, forgot.
Yeah, it's 420.
For
man.
those
It's
who
420.
celebrate,
For those who celebrate, you can get some Kelly.
This is celebratory podcast.
Yeah, we're all going to be outside City Field. NYCFC is taking on Charlotte, our Suns.
Clit FC.
Out of the playoffs. Tavon Gray.
I can't wait to see Kalina again.
Yo, you see this? Tavon's like opening his pocket to put Wilfred Zaha just in there real quick.
What's it called?
Soon to be NYCFC player.
Caesar, can you hit us with that line one time?
Jesse, remember last time you had that mug out? It was because you were sipping tea about a certain goalkeeper who lost, called Kalina.
Oh yeah,
who was acting big tough man.
Yeah,
big tough man. Oh yeah, he won the game even though you didn't.
Okay, listen. Okay, Caesar, since you messed that one up, I'm gonna quote you right now.
What messed what up?
The YN from the Bronx.
Oh, that's what you want me to say. Oh, I have a lot of those. Oh yeah, no, there you go. No, good job. No, thank you for saying it.
There you go.
No, definitely.
I mean, we all heard the rumors of us, potentially looking to sign Wilfred Zaha. It might be one of those situations where it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you can't beat him, join him, kind of shit. You know
exactly,
what I'm saying?
bro. Like
he might be like, yo, listen, I can't. Tavon's just my dad's son. I have to just.
That's right. At this point.
Yo, cue in that video of Pedro Martinez in that one conference. I just got to tip my hats and call the Yankees my daddy.
I love that one. But definitely to preview Saturday, of course, it's in Charlotte, and there's news today, obviously, because all the rest of the Open Cup games happened. We're playing the Red Bulls in the next round. It's gonna be either April 28 or 29 at RBA. Of course, we're gonna talk about that later on. It's crazy we're gonna be there again, but I don't care what that stadium is called. Number one, but yeah, we have another trip to that filthy place, and it is what it is. And what else? Shout out to players that we met on Pascal Janssen as well, that we met after the Open Cup. We told them, hey, listen, we're probably going to play another derby. And then I'm like, this is it. We can't lose to them. We haven't beat them in any knockout competition, let's be honest. If we don't want to, if it's that hard to beat 17-year-olds, it shouldn't be that hard to beat 17-year-olds.
No.
This is the time to do it. But we have a game before that. We have Charlotte. We're back at City Field. Back at Etihad Park. 7:30. Everyone be there.
2-0 victory,
definitely.
baby.
So,
I say
March
3-0.
Definitely.
I
want to say,
something.
Bro. Listen, we back on our bully. We back on that bully right now. So I think we getting them 3-1, 3-zip, 3-1. We're gonna get one in. But we're gonna show Kalina what's really up.
1-0 and it's an own goal as long as we win, bro. I don't think
We gotta win this one at home though. For real.
Seriously,
Definitely.
We gotta get it out the mud, bro. And that's. You boys got anything else to say?
Yes, before we dip out, 3 things coming from the Milkman. I want to shout out 2 players on NYCFC. One, my son, who I've noticed, we on this show, we don't bring him up, and that is a good thing because he's always playing his part. He's always doing what he does. We don't have to say that he's doing something bad. We don't have to say that he's doing something good. And sometimes the best thing to do is just play your position, play your role, and that's Kai Truin.
Yes, boy.
Can we give him some love?
Hit him one time, baby. Hit him one time, baby.
And not only just him, the Aussie boys. I met Aiden O'Neill. Aiden O'Neill told him, listen, don't feel like nobody notices what you do. I love that 6 role. I love that number 8 role. I love that versatile. Can do everything midfield. Can play defense if he has to. Can make a counterattack if he has to. Can shoot outside the box if he has to. I'm like, don't think that's unnoticed. I told him that because I know how it is, and we appreciate you.
And that's your boy, and you love him, and that's your boy.
That's our boy, and without
that's
him,
your boy. I feel like Kai, man, he came on the transfer and literally
And Kai, shout out Kai. I love Kai.
He's not, he's just doing his thing. Number 2,
Shui.
Can we shout out my boy, who is back in training after a gruesome leg injury?
That's our boy, baby. I love that.
Can we shout him out, bro? It's great to
Andres
see him
Perea,
back.
baby.
I love him as
Great
well,
to see Andres Perea back out there.
Him and Aiden O'Neill.
Oh my God, that's gonna be problems.
My heart.
He
Post-World
was
Cup, that's gonna be problems.
just to see what Pascal unlocked in him before that injury, bro.
Yup.
And I think even though we lost our striker, what he was producing, we could have made it to the MLS Cup Finals if he was healthy.
I believe that.
With what he was producing, the way they were running that midfield, we would have had the opportunities to go. So shout out to Perea for being back. You know what I mean? And that's most important. And before we go, if you guys don't mind me plugging Big Play Small Talk real quick.
Go right ahead, baby. You know
I just dropped the fire. I just dropped the fire episode with the bros and Byron Buddies.
Follow
Buddies
BP Small
FC.
FC buddies.
Follow BP Small Talk. It's a great episode. It's on YouTube now. If you like, go check it out. It's a great story. Love you guys. I had a great episode.
Definitely.
I'm happy to be back with you guys. Can't wait to
man,
see you guys
yeah.
Saturday.
Yep.
Saturday we will be having the slaps on us, guys. Pull up, ask for a couple slaps. I will be having them on me, so definitely come
And for
up.
those that
talk
don't
to me
know,
nice.
slaps mean stickers.
Stickers, boys.
Slaps.
Graffiti, yo. Hand
is
signed
New
by
York
your
City.
boy yourself. Definitely.
Absolutely.
So for that real NYC flavor, you heard. So gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
great episode.
It was a pleasure,
Great
boys.
week. And one more time. Shouts to Willis Point Finance out here. Give that man that round of applause, Nico. Hit that
Thank you,
button one
guys.
time, please.
Thank you guys. I love you guys.
My brother, listen.
That's
I just
my
wanna
broski.
Listen. I want to say something to the, and I'm going to say this in front of our audience right now. Cesar, I'm very blessed to have you in my life. You, sir, along with the two other gentlemen, right now, are one of the best friends that I've had to make in the NYC community. I've known you for close to 10 years now, and my life has been enriched by having you in it. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I can't wait to you just. I want to see you
Bro, you're
another
trying
30
your hardest
years,
to
bro.
make me cry.
Another
Oh,
29,
shit.
30 years, and I hope I'm there with you, my brother. I'm hoping
Oh
I'm
shit!
supporting this club
Yo,
with
we glazing Caesar. Yo, Caesar, my brother, I love you to death. You know, son, not for nothing. You're like one of my bros, 150,000. Anytime we link, it's heart-to-heart conversations, and those conversations always make me a better person when they're done. You, my brother, and everybody else in this on this screen is going to be a major part of everything I want to accomplish, and I hope I could be a major part of everything you want to accomplish. I'm here for you
that's
anytime
fun.
you need me. Hit my line,
Fuego,
you my
Fuego.
bro.
Love you
Happy
guys.
birthday. Let's get it poppin'.
And with that being said, if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. It's all because of the love you guys give. This is an ongoing cycle, and this is the New York City Nobodies. We are here to make it live. We're here to win on Saturday. Love beats everything, and we'll see you guys next time, baby.
New York is blue, baby. Let's
Holla,
go.
baby, holla.
Fuck the Red Bulls.
Facts.
Definitely.